Hi everyone, it's Nicole, your bored and busy mom. I am really excited because this is my first video about mommyhood. I have some videos up already about makeup and beauty and that kind of thing, but this is the first time I'm doing something that's kind of more mommy related. So the first video that I wanted to do is about product reviews, right? I have a 20-month-old daughter, so she's kind of past the baby stage. I decided not to do a post about baby stuff. So I'm going to give you my top 5 baby, or I'm sorry, top 5 toddler products that I cannot live without. These are things that make my life easier and that I love and I really can't live without and use on an every single day basis. So now that I'm in toddlerhood and I've been in toddlerhood for a while with my very active toddler, these products every single day they're my go-to. So I wanted to share them all with you in case you're going from baby to toddler stage and you're like, oh my gosh, it's a little bit different because they can walk now and they talk and they're so active. What do I do? Okay, so these 5 products make my life the easiest, and I'm not going in any particular order. But I'm going to start off with my favorite product, which I don't have in front of me right now because it's too big to lug up here. But it is my Orbit stroller. I cannot live without this stroller. It is amazing. And it probably also belongs in another list of, top things for babies. And it is expensive. Okay. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It is an expensive stroller, but it has really made my life a lot easier. In fact, the whole Orbit system makes my life a lot easier. I can link to Orbit Baby's website below in the description box, but you've probably seen them out and about. They look kind of like space age. I always get asked questions, what kind of stroller is that? That looks amazing. I love it. It goes from infant all the way up to toddler. She's 20 months. We'll probably still be able to use it for another year because she's still in that stage where she needs to be in a stroller and she hasn't quite outgrown it. But we had the travel system, so we had the infant seat that just clicks in there and it rotates. And you're thinking, why is this stroller nearly $1,800 and why is it so much better than every other stroller out there? The ease of folding it up into the car and the convenience of the rotating system. That's why it's called Orbit, right? The seat orbits. So that's why I love it, because when we go out, we can turn her seat up and move it right up to a table and use it as kind of like a toddler chair to eat. The shade is amazing. Gosh, I wish I brought it up here, but I can't. It's too big to lug up to my bedroom. But it's just amazing. It's versatile. It's comfortable for the babies. It's customizable, so you can add different storage things. And that's the only downside, is that now the Orbit G3. I have the G2, but the G2 and G3 are really, really similar. G3 just has a few different, bells and whistles. The G3 changed the braking mechanism, which is much better. I kind of almost wanted to spring for the G3 because the braking mechanism was better. It's more intuitive, I think, and it's less of a pain in the butt, and I don't feel like I'm going to brake. It's like a pedal. You stomp on the pedal instead of lift and depress like a little hook. I don't like it. That's the only thing about the Orbit that is kind of the negative. But the Orbit G3, you have storage options, whereas the Orbit G2, you didn't have the storage options. It came with that awkward cargo pad, which I didn't like and barely ever used. We used it to put stuff in there, but I never used it as a bag because I already had a bag. And my husband didn't use it as a bag because he had a bag, so it was kind of pointless. But I think the Orbit picked up on that, and they moved on to, when they came out with the G3, they made it so that you could pick what you want. Now it comes with you can pick. You can have the cargo pod, or you can have the cargo basket, which that's the next piece of the puzzle I'm springing for. You can add extra storage onto the sides, and they're called these panniers, and they are awesome. Awesome, awesome. They're $120 to add onto your Orbit, but they have made my life so much better. We just went to Legoland, and my friend forgot her stroller. Her husband forgot her stroller in the car, and they had all this extra baby stuff to carry, and we had so much storage we didn't mind. We just put it on the Orbit, and the frame is so sturdy that I had everybody's souvenir bags, everybody's sweaters, everybody's purses. They were all just draped over my Orbit, and it handled all of it, you know. So the panniers are awesome. They fold up and they're totally convenient. Great if you go to farmers markets a lot. Great if the baby's asleep and you've put the baby onto the stroller and you're in the store and you can't wheel the baby and wheel a shopping cart at the same time. Pop those panniers up, put your groceries in there, and you're done. I mean, you're not going to get a gigantic basket of groceries, but you're going to get a few things, and it's a little bit more convenient. I cannot say enough good things about the Orbit. It is amazing. And then if you have a second baby, you can add the double stroller Helix, which attaches to the back, which is insane. It's really cool. I've seen it a few times. I just love it. I love the stroller. Go and get it. You've got the money, or you've got a mother-in-law or a relative who wants to get it for you. If you find it on Craigslist, these things have amazing resale value. You can find them on Craigslist. Some people are still paying upwards of $1,000 for 500 to 1,000. That's the range that I see for a complete travel set with the toddler seat and the infant seat. So when you're done using it, you go ahead and turn around and give it to somebody. It'll still get use out of it, or you can sell it to somebody and you'll get a little bit of that money back. But it's like a Honda. It has amazing resale value. Okay, so that was one of my 5. The next item that I cannot live without is, again, this is something that I've had since she was an infant, but my diaper bag. This is a Lassig diaper bag. I don't know, it's probably backwards in the video, but Lassig. I love this bag. It's cute. I don't know if you can really see. Okay, it's got a huge stain on there, but guess what? That's going to come right out. But it's really cute. It looks like it could just be a regular, like, stylish, everyday bag. Okay, see how cute it is? I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. This thing is almost 2 years old. Look, other than this gigantic stain here, which I need to take care of, look at what good shape it's in. And by the way, this stain will just come out with soap and water. And how do I know that? Because one time I ate sushi and put my bag under the table and didn't realize that someone had spilled their little sushi wasabi dish or soy sauce and wasabi dish, and it spilled onto my bag. And I was like, oh my God, I ruined my beautiful bag. And I didn't notice it for like 3 days. And then when I saw it, I was like, what is that? Oh my God, my bag is ruined. Then I went and I got some hot water and soap and I scrubbed it out and it was gone. It was like a brand new bag. It was amazing. Okay, so why do I love this bag? It's organized. Look how cute that green lining is. They have different colors. They have black. I think they have brown. But the gray, I like the gray because I thought it was gender neutral. And I thought the green lining was just so cute. So it's got 4 pockets on the outside. Best thing ever, it's got this little hook with a corresponding hook that you put on your keychain. So you put it right, you know, you just, when you're done, when you take your keys around, you just hook it in here and you don't have to go searching for your keys. This works for me because I have a car that has one of those smart keys where I actually don't have to use the key or press the key to go in. I just touch the handle. So this works great for me. I almost never have to fool with my keys, which we all know is a pain in the butt. And this pocket has some more pockets in here with some Velcro. See that? And then it comes with one of these changing pads. Okay, this thing is super cute too. It's got that like kind of gray tweed that I love, and the inside is really cool because now you see I've still got some stuff in here, but it's got lots of different pockets for organizing. Okay, zippered pockets, Velcroed pockets. There are 2 kind of stretchy little pockets. I use one for snacks and the other for her water cup. And back when she was a baby, I would put my bottles in there. I have 2 pre-made bottles. I'd had the Mixie bottle. That's not part of this review, but go get it if you're formula feeding. I stopped breastfeeding at around 9 months because I had to, but I started using the Mixie formula bottles. Life saver, especially when you're on the go. You don't have to fool with stuff. So maybe I'll do a different review of that later, but that's for babies. My baby's not on a bottle anymore. But it's really roomy. Okay, this is super roomy. Look how much room that is. It's got an extra strap. Okay, so you can wear it long, and the strap is adjustable, so you could do a crossbody bag if you want to. Sometimes that's better because, you know, sometimes you're leaning over and you just kind of want the stability of the bag to be in one place. What is really awesome about it is It came with an insulated bottle holder. I never had to use that, but it's convenient for those who have to bottle feed or have breast milk that, you know, you want to keep it cold. I had to use it a few times, but I usually just breastfed in public. I didn't care. What else is really awesome about this? Oh, yes, it's got storage upon storage upon storage. So you've got another side zipper in one of these pockets on the outside. See? Just open it up, put some more stuff in there, and I've got my baby's immunization records in there. And the other side, this is one of the features I love so much, is what I call the dirty pocket, or the wet pocket. But this is awesome. So when baby or toddler pukes or has an accident with their onesie and you don't have a plastic bag anywhere and you don't want to stuff that dirty stuff, like the pukey stuff, into your purse with all your nice things, like your nice wallet and your nice cell phone. Or if the baby goes swimming and gets wet and you need a place to put all the wet stuff and you don't want it to touch all of your other really nice stuff. Or maybe you have dry clothes in your purse and you don't want to put wet clothes with dry clothes, right? So this is awesome. You put it in here and it insulates it from the rest of the bag. And what's awesome is this has antimicrobial material. So, you know, you don't get the nasties growing in here. But, you know, just to be safe, I always wipe it out. Like once a week, I wipe it out. Although she hasn't really had any accidents lately other than her teething. So we would put her bibs in here. We go through like 6 bibs a day. We still go through a few bibs a day, but we put the bibs in here. Keep them away, keep the stinky nastiness away from all of our nice stuff. That is the Elastic bag. I believe it retails for, I want to say it's 180. I should have checked this. But I got it on Amazon. I think it's 150. It's 100 to 150. I got this one I got the black one for my friend on Amazon. She just had a baby and she loves it, swears by it. And then I got this one actually in a boutique by my house. And just look how well it holds up. This thing is 2 years old. It looks brand new. Well, almost 2. Is my daughter's 20 months, but close enough. And it's, oh, you know what's awesome about this? It's made of recycled plastic bottles. So not only are you a cool, capable mom with everything you need and you're organized, which of course we always have to be organized, right? I'm just kidding. You don't always have to be. I'm not organized most of the time. But what's awesome about it is it's made out of recycled plastic bottles and it doesn't even look like it. It looks amazing. So that's item number 2. So I went from Orbit was number 1, number 2 was my bag. I'm not going in any particular order. These all sound crazy. This is number 3, the Sassy drinking cup. Go get it. When your child starts to go from straw cups to sippy cups, you want to teach them, you know, how to drink like this, but you don't want them to get it everywhere. Because even those straw cups, like I have the Lolly cup, I still have the Lolly cup. I use it as a backup really when I can't find my other cups, or the other cups are, or in these cups, these Sassy cups are, you know, my mom's or my sister's or something, and, or if they're all dirty. The Lolly cup, now my daughter is at this point where she understands that she goes like this and she drinks, that the water comes out. So she gets confused sometimes. She sees a straw, but she's been trained to do this. So she goes like this and then the water spills everywhere. This is full of water. Okay, just show you. Can you see that? Can you see the water in there? Ah, you can't see the water. Okay, can you see the water in there? All right, I just put a little bit in there because I didn't want it to spill out. So it has this thing in here, this little like spinning thing. I don't know, this is like space age NASA technology as far as I'm concerned, but this is like a little rubber thing. Easy to clean, super easy to clean. You just remove this and clean, just clean it like a regular cup. Just goes in here. You want to make sure it fits in the grooves right, it sits in there right, because if you don't have it sitting in there right, it will leak. But if you have it sitting in there right, which isn't hard to do, you just twist it, okay? La la la. Okay. Okay, there's a little bit of water, but that's from earlier. So basically what they do is they just drink it and suck on it, and that's it. But I put this in my car all the time, my purse all the time, and I don't worry about it leaking. It will leak if you're holding it upside down like I am now. It will leak if if you press on this thing, because that's like the technology, if you press on the sides or if it's being pressed on in any way, it will leak. So there we go. All right. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. Sassy Cup. Go see about it. Who's this by? This is by Nubby. This is my, okay. Again, these are things that make my life easier. Nubby. Put your snacks in here, your Oreos, your goldfish, not your Oreos. No, don't give your kids Oreos unless you want them to be on a sugar high. Cheerios or Puffs, whatever it is, you put them in here. They don't fall out. I don't have any in here. They don't fall out for the most part, but your child just sticks her hand in there. I know it seems silly, but this thing is awesome because sometimes she's just snacking and hungry, and I can toss this into the back seat and not have to go back there while we're driving. And it's awesome. I love it. She carries it around now. She knows what it means. She saw this right before I started filming and she went insane. So she knows this means snacks, and it's just nice and easy to have. They can take it around the playground with them, and you don't worry about it spilling everywhere. A little bit's going to get out, you know, it's not like 100% spill proof, but if your snacks are big enough, they'll stay in there. So my last favorite thing is a magnetic drawing pad. I know that sounds crazy. But here's why. This one is Doc McStuffins because my daughter loves Doc McStuffins. But this is why this is so awesome. It doesn't run out of batteries. Now, granted, this one is, it's got a little sound in there.
The doc is in.
The doc is in, guys.
Time to draw.
It's time to draw.
Stuffy loves to scribble.
Okay, you can turn that off, though.
Goodbye.
See? Goodbye. And you can turn the volume down. But even if it runs out of batteries, it's still entertainment for them, and she loves to draw, and you know, hand-eye coordination skills are good. You want to build those motor skills, and she just loves to draw, and she loves Doc. I mean, you don't have to get Doc. They have these magnetic drawing pads and generic ones in all shapes, forms, brands, sizes, characters. I'm sure they've got one for every character out on Disney and Nickelodeon. But I love it because I don't have to, like, for instance, if we're going on a long trip, I consider a long trip anything more than 45 minutes, and I didn't bring my iPad with me, but I have this, I just throw it back there. And I'm not a huge fan of sticking a kid in front of an iPad. I know that sometimes you have to do it, and I have done it a lot, and I will do it in the future, but I like to wait until I absolutely need it. I just want her to not be so reliant and quick to go to technology. But I'm not judging anybody who does it. It's just, for me, that's my preference, because there are times when I do plop her in front of the TV or give her my iPad or my phone, and I like to limit that time. So that's where this comes in. That's why it's on my list of top 5 toddler things. You can get these at Lakeshore, but not the dock kind, but these magnetic drawing pads. She had one and she broke it from Lakeshore, and she broke it by stepping directly on this screen. But this one, because she loves Doc, she gets so excited, and when she sees it, she says, "Oh, Doc, oh, Doc." The best part it has is better than crayons. This is not going to ruin your car. She is not going to draw on your car or your walls with this magnetic thing. She's going to draw here, because this doesn't do anything on the wall, so she don't care about it, right? So we keep the crayons and the markers far away from her, and so far, thankfully, we've not had any crayon incidences. But this is my favorite thing. Reminds me of Etch-a-Sketch. She's a little young for Etch-a-Sketch, but I know I'll probably get her one of those, and it'll be on my, like, school-age list of favorite things. So there you have it. That's my top 5 in no particular order, although if I had to be honest, I think Orbit is the number 1. But they are awesome. The Orbit stroller, get yourself a Sassy cup, get yourself this Nubby cup. And Nubby's not the only one who makes these, but this is just how we got this as a gift, and we love it. They come in 2 packs. And they have a really cute one at Bye Bye Baby that has like a monster. So your snack cup, your Sassy cup, your magnetic drawing pad to replace evil technology, and your Orbit stroller. Those are my top 5, everybody. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the description box below, or you can email me at boredandbusymom@gmail.com or lashglambynicole@gmail.com. I check both of those. Those are both my email addresses. Let me know, comment below, like, and subscribe if you like this video and you want to see more. I'll have more things coming, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thanks a lot. Bye.